Welcome to Warley exhibition.
Thank you very much.
Fun Great Model Railway Challenge. I wasn't expecting you here, so
yeah,
welcome.
Yeah, no, well, I usually come and do a demonstration, but obviously, given that we were in this year's show, we thought we'd bring a little bit of it to sort of add to the interest and excitement.
So when was this? What show was this from?
This was from Heat 5, Episode 5, which the theme was Reach for the Sky, or the Sky's the Limit.
The Swiss one.
This is the Swiss layout, yeah. So
that's that beautiful bridge that you built.
Yeah, based on the Landwasser Viaduct in Switzerland, which is a favourite place that we visited, and we thought it made an ideal sort of basis for a spiralling looping layout.
Oh man, fantastic.
Yeah.
So what was the experience like on the show?
Oh, it was great. It was great fun. I mean, obviously you had the time pressure and it was quite chaotic, but I wouldn't say it was stressful. It was just sort of exhilarating as much as anything. We knew each other quite well as a team, so we enjoyed working as a team. And it was a completely different challenge for us, because the challenge is normally to spend a lot of time making a very detailed model over many years, and this was a complete reverse.
20 hours to put everything together in one go.
Yeah. So that was all about planning, being aware of what the strengths of the team was, what they could do in that time, and being realistic about what it was you could do.
Absolutely.
And allowing time for like plaster to set before you put grass on and
building
layers.
So I was gutted you didn't win, to be fair. Cause
well, we were a bit upset ourselves on the day, but
because for me, from the first entry, I was like, "That's the best one there. That's the best one there. Come on, do it." And then on the last show, I was hoping you'd get everything done. And
well, we were as well, obviously, but we deliberately went for something to challenge ourselves, a challenging layout, something a bit different, and it just didn't quite sort of work out on the day, as it were.
So did you mention you were team member down? Yeah,
well, we were only actually a team of 5 people throughout, and in the heat layout in the semi-final we sort of got away with it.
Yeah,
but in the final we needed the sixth person. It did make a difference because we were up against the best teams. All of whom had a full complement of 6 people. So
I didn't know you were down for the whole competition.
The other 2 competitions. The heat was only done with 5 people.
So it shows how much work you guys really put in, and the teamwork.
A lot of it is about teamwork, certainly. Well, if you know what each other's good at, you can just leave someone to get on with something, or you can say, well, you do that job because I know you can do that in an hour, and
it's knowing your people and getting the best out of people.
Very definitely, and enjoying working together, because you know each other, you get a vibe and a kick off each other, and you contribute little bits to each other's work as well.
That's been good. It's really nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to the show.
No problem at all.
What do you think of the show?
Oh, I mean,
because you come quite often.
I mean, I think of Warley. It's almost like the hobby's annual convention and get together. I know it's a show for the public and there's lots of layouts, but it's actually you get a chance to sort of touch base with suppliers and manufacturers, and the whole hobby is sort of got
like a
focal point.
Show,
very much so.
Know each other quite well, and so it is nice.
That's right. No, I love it.
That's brilliant. Well, thank you for your time.
Good to talk to you.
And hope to see you again next year.
You surely will.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So today I'm joined with Carol, lovely Loco Ladies. So Great Model Railway Challenge team. Talk about your team.
Right. Well, we have a team that have been absolutely brilliant. Quite honestly, I couldn't be prouder of how much effort they put into it, because it wasn't easy doing it for 24 hours and getting everything together. And this is a really this layer has loads on it for people to see.
I can't wait to see.
So, ladies, this is Karina.
Hi.
And Karina is also a railway artist, so she's brought some of her cards along.
Brilliant.
This is Chrissy.
Get rid of your rubbish, Chrissy.
She's doing a good job. So this is Chrissy. Chrissy she's going to kill me now, my oldest friend, my longest friend.
Longest friend is better.
This is my sister-in-law, Alex. This is my friend who lives round the corner and makes beautiful cakes. And I did go back to Karina. All of us knew each other, or I knew everybody. Karina was suggested to us by the Model Railway people from the Great Model Railway Challenge. She has just become a good friend as well.
Brilliant.
So we went and we had fun.
So how did you all meet?
I just knew them all.
You just knew everybody?
Yeah, I just knew them all. Dragged them in. Yeah, Alex will tell you.
Sister-in-law.
I made her come.
No choice.
But I don't know anything about model railways. That's fine.
Well, have you learned something now?
gosh, have I learnt a lot. Yes, very sharp learning curve I've gone round this year.
And the biggest thing for me, did you all have fun?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So that's the main thing.
It's been great.
And this is your first Warley show?
It's our first model railway. In most cases, they've never really built one before. And I only built one 2.5 years ago for my grandchildren. So it's all quite new.
So everything is new to you?
Everything is new. And certainly none of us have done exhibitions for model railways. We've done exhibitions for lots of other things with long experience of working and stuff. But to do this, we've not done it before.
So how did you find this weekend or today? It's been Saturday.
Yeah, very
It's been great fun.
I mean, so many people coming to see us. Yes. And they were all really interested in what we've done. They wanted to know what it had been like.
They love the crochet trees.
Yeah, those
cafe, trees, lights.
Hey, no, I tell you what, cafe in the trees. By the way, I got on with her personally very well, but she did say she didn't like them. I think people have felt very protective of us because I cannot tell you, and we couldn't count.
Men, I've had loads of men say about the crochet.
Yeah, they've come and they've just said they're wonderful. We love them. They're colourful.
Can their wives please have the pattern?
Yes. Okay. There wasn't a pattern. No, I sat and made them all, and I just did it at night without thinking about it.
Brilliant.
But you don't need a pattern. You can get them off the internet, truthfully.
We've also had people thanking us. Well, one chap who came, for instance, saying, I've got 3 daughters and a son, and I've got a model railway in the garage. I can get my son in there, but my daughters weren't interested. They saw the show, now they're interested and they want to take part. It's cool to be a girl and do railway modelling.
Well, we've got a couple of girls in our junior club, so maybe you need to come to visit the club at some point, and you can teach them all how to crochet trees.
And of course, the other thing, because I started out making my railway for the grandchildren, we wanted to encourage kids. So between us, we wrote a questionnaire. And that questionnaire had questions about the layout. Then we persuaded Pico to help us, only because it was expensive to do the printing. And Steve Flint said, we'll give you a prize draw. So we've ended up with a really nicely presented questionnaire, hordes of kids, and I mean hordes of kids. 8 or 10 of them all trying to fill out the questionnaire at the same time.
And some grown-ups.
And grown-ups, yes, a few grown-ups. Cheated, because we got a decent prize. So loads of people have been doing it.
Brilliant.
And we're going to have a prize draw tomorrow afternoon with Fred Garner, who is the team leader from the Railmen of Kent.
Can you come and find us so we can do a video?
Of course you can.
Do a live video?
But it will be at 4:30.
We'll come
so you need to make a note of it.
I'll be here for 4:30.
And Steve Flint will come because obviously he wants some photographs, and it's just fun.
Steve wants to be on TV again, doesn't he?
Yeah, of course he does.
He's got the limelight now,
absolutely.
You want to see him sign autographs?
Look, I went across to have a chat with him, and we had 4 selfies taken with kids going like this. It's been great fun.
So I've got Stuart with me, so can you show Stuart around the layout in a moment?
Of course.
And show him all the working bits? And
of course I'll explain it to him.
That's great.
So Carol, basically take us through the layout. We'll start off with these beautiful trees.
Thank you. Well, we were given Best of British in the Great Model Railway Challenge, and we decided to do the English countryside. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to reflect it. So there are quite a lot of things on here which I'll come round to, but we wanted a forest, and like an idiot I said, oh, that's all right, I'll make a few crochet trees. I ended up making 80.
Wow.
But we wanted the forest to be different, colourful, sit there and be something that people could look at and comment on, and boy have they commented on it.
Yes, they have.
As did, bless her, Kathy Millett, when we did the Great Model Railway Challenge. She didn't like them, but we gave her one as a present, and we've given Steve Flint one. We gave her one, and hers was pink with glitter on it. And give her a due. She looks really pleased with it.
She showed you this.
Absolutely,
Did she?
yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Well, obviously in the forest area, you can see at the back there your scratch build, which I believe was a whisk, is now a hot air balloon.
That is a hot air balloon. So we wanted to have. We've got 2 railways on here. It's all right if we go that way?
Yeah.
What we've got is a heritage railway at the higher level. And because Karina works on a heritage railway, she made sure everything on it, the signs and everything. My arm's in the way. The signs were accurate.
Yeah.
And lower down is the little suburban line, and we wanted those to be going round and showing off the British countryside.
Yes.
And we did it in the 60s, which is why we have a psychedelic forest. And we wanted to have everything on there. We wanted to crowd as much as possible, really. So we do have a complete village. We've got a bridge, we have an estuary, although if you watch the Great Model Railway Challenge, you will know that our water dripped off onto the floor. That made really good television.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually, it does look beautiful.
Yeah, you can truly see it in there.
So we wanted to do a big water, we wanted to do a farm. That's why we've got a burning barn there.
Yeah.
And we've managed to get some regular smoke now instead of Jill going underneath it, squeezing it out
yeah,
of a bottle.
I remember the bottle, yeah.
And we had the farm. Alex, who'd never made anything like this before in her life, but did the village.
Yes.
And then we had all sorts of things like this beautiful beach, allotments, ponds. We just wanted to put everything in it that people would expect to see in a British countryside.
Yeah, typically British.
Yep. So I think we succeeded.
Yes, you're very.
Certainly a lot on it.
Yeah. And obviously another British homage is obviously RNLI down at the front there.
Well, we also thought we would go for the emergency services.
Yes.
So there is the lifeboat. Unfortunately, the atmosphere here has meant that the surface has got sticky again. It's such a shame because it was working beautifully. Because it is on a motor and it will go round.
Yep.
We have a cave rescue that you can look into and see.
Oh, yep. You see that there, yep.
We have over here the fireman with a hose, and also, although it's a little bit difficult to see, the tow rags that set fire to the barn are running away from the police.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. And other than that, what we wanted to do was just catch people's eye.
Yes.
For instance, if you were to focus on it, I don't know if you can, if you look at the cricket match, we have a ball suspended above it.
Oh, yeah.
At exactly the point that the bowler would be throwing it.
That is amazing.
So, and then we've got a full functioning sort of village with a market going on and a church with a funeral. We didn't want to be, we wanted to do something different. We didn't want a wedding.
No.
We had a funeral. That's basically it. The thing that was on the television programme though was the boat. That boat was my dad's.
Yes.
And it's the only thing I've got of him really that took me back to when I used to do some modelling with him when I was a child.
I remember watching the episode and it's very good to have that sentimental value on the layout itself.
So, but what we did, or the way we did it, I designed a very simple design.
Yep.
Sat them down and said, what do you want to do? And everybody took a section.
Yes.
And that was theirs, and they thought through what they wanted. We ordered for that, and we built it exactly like that.
Exactly.
And honestly, we didn't fall out, we didn't fight over it, we didn't argue over it, and they all worked like Trojans.
Well, that's the best advice really in model railway, and this is what we've been saying as well as ourselves as modellers, to break it down into sections.
Yeah.
Don't go at it like a bull in a china shop. Break it into sections. If one takes you 3 months, if one takes you 6 months, it's okay, as long as you break it down into sections.
Or in our case, 24 hours.
Yeah, in your case, 24 hours, yeah.
But yeah, and so everybody knew what they were doing, and of course I was interviewed quite a lot, and I always had a backup on the plan.
Yes.
So everybody was supporting everybody. It was a really good team thing to do.
Definitely.
Very proud of them actually.
Well, obviously it's all paid off, everything looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Well, we have had a lot of visitors.
Yeah.
So.
And like you were saying, you're getting a lot of children in, and that's what the aim is,
children
to
have
get
been
the next
lined
generation.
up, looking at it, doing the questionnaire. I think you're right. They're the ones who need to be getting interested. Yeah. My grandchildren were here. Got some more coming tomorrow.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
So. Yeah, it's exactly why I wanted to do it in the first place.
Yeah. Getting the kids involved, getting the youth involved.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I said to Carol when she asked me to be involved in this was, well, I've never done anything with model railways, not since we had an old Hornby 00 when I was a child, you know, that my dad had bought for us, even though there was only me and 2 sisters. So, but she said, well, you make cake. She said, so, you know, you carve out, you know, cakes out of sponge carving out scenery for a model railway is not that much different. Well, I suppose it's not really. So she got me involved on that basis. But baking is, you know, one of my sort of passions. I do really enjoy baking cakes. So
we really like her making the cakes too, I have to say. It is an asset having someone in the team who makes cakes.
I made one for the filming of our heat. I took it down to Forley Hill, and we cut it and they filmed the presenters taking big chunks out of it. But it was only shown right at the end of our heat, wasn't it?
Yes,
so,
yes,
you know.
a few glimpses, but it was quite funny at the time,
It was very funny at the time. And that little loco is supposed to be a southern loco, like the one that's on our layout, and that's from that cake that I baked for the heat. But today I thought I'd just do something in a very Loco Ladies theme, so very pink. It's got all of our names on and our logo.
Yeah.
So we will feed it to the organising committee later or tomorrow.
You've got a plan straight away.
It's on every tree. Have you seen?
Every tree's gone.
Yeah, we've sold all of them.
Hello, welcome to Warley. We're live now at the Loco Ladies stand.
Fred's started in. Fred's trying to join the team, I think.
Well, it's a great team to join. I'd be welcome if they'd have me. I'd love to be an honorary member of the Loco Ladies. Yeah. So Carol's very kindly asked me to draw the winning ticket in the amazing competition that Loco Ladies have done with Pico. So I'm going to dip my hand here in the box and pull the winner out.
Yep.
And the winner is... It's at the bottom. Would you like to read it out, Carol? Because I haven't got my glasses on.
The person who did it was called Josh Henderson.
Brilliant. Well done, Josh.
There are details
Great.
for getting hold of him.
Yeah.
And we are actually going to take a couple of spares just in case we can't get hold of somebody. But he is actually the winner.
Okay.
No,
So
we're not going to second.
There's
another one.
first reserve
Well done.
and second reserve.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
How much did you raise, Carol?
We sold I kept a few crochet trees because I couldn't resist it in the end. But we've sold 316 pounds worth of crochet trees. Karina has given a proportion of what she's sold.
So I've got another £49
Yeah. And then both of us have written articles for various magazines, and we're giving our fees to breast cancer awareness, which is what we wore pink for. So we're very pleased, very, very happy. And we've had an absolute brilliant day.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, we have.
That's really great.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. The reception we've had has been fantastic, and particularly from the younger members that have been here. I know the Loco Ladies have had a lot of young people have been and had a look, and so have we, all ages. And I think it's been the programme has stimulated so much interest.
Absolutely.
It's been absolutely brilliant to be part of it, and we're just really, really pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, it's been brilliant, because sometimes we were 5, 6, 7 deep. And children trying to worm their way to the front to do the questionnaire. So we've been.
You all here.
Thank you.
We've had a fantastic time.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'd like to say thank you
inviting
to
us.
Warley for making us feel so welcome
Yeah.
and for organising it so well. Yeah, it's been
we've had
great.
a brilliant time, and we've been well looked after.
Our chairman to come and say hello.
Hello, ladies. It's been wonderful to have you here. And,
Thank you, Paul.
It's been great. It's the layout has created a lot of interest. I noticed all the trees have gone.
Absolutely.
They've gone. The crochet trees have actually gone to raise some money for charity.
Yep.
So you might see them on a layout near you sometime soon.
That
who
would be a
knows?
bit of a joke.
The ladies
you know.
have been delightful to have here. It's been great to have Fred with us and his team from the Railway of Kent. And if you want to see that layout and you couldn't see it here, pop down to Ashford.
Ashford International
For
Model
next
Railway
weekend.
Excellence
Yeah.
Centre from December the 7th.
Every weekend.
It's a pop-up museum, and then they'll be moving to their permanent home in Ashford Town Centre next year.
Oh,
And
brilliant.
I believe it's free of charge to go and see it. For
It'll be
these
free of
weekends.
charge
Yeah,
for the next few
yeah.
weekends. Yeah.
So if you're in London, pop on one of those smart Javelin trains.
Yeah.
Get off at Ashford, pop to the centre, and have a good look at the layout.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You've got the Railway of Kent plus others, and it'll be great. So
Yeah.
make sure you go.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Paul and Warley.
It's been great to have you all with us.
Thank you very much. Brilliant. Cheers.
Okay.
You can't go right through Carol.
Go right through Carol. Right, okay then. Here we go. Is everybody ready? You're okay me cutting you in half?
Oh, I don't think it's going to be too much.
Cutting the lady in half. Trick. Right, here we go then.
I'm all right after.
Yeah, here we go then. Going in now.
1, 2, 3, great.
Right.
Fantastic.
Oh, it's not very straight.
Oh dear!
Just like your track line.
Absolutely. Look at the kink in that.
Somebody better take it off.
There we go. We'll just do one slip then.
Let's Steve slip. Right,
That's
okay,
more like
that's
it, Steve.
really dealt with me now.
It looks like a 1 in 6. Turn out to me.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, lovely. Thanks ever so much for that.
What a great show. Sunday, almost evening.
Yes, and it's
2 days.
been a fantastic, busy show this year, more so than ever before on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah.
There's still people here.
We've had tremendous number of people through the door, and I think it's all thanks to this amazing publicity that we've been able to knock through the newspapers and the press with the Sir Rod Stewart story and the Great Model Railway Challenge and everything like that. The number of people I've spoken to who say they love the TV programme has been phenomenal. Every other person I've spoken to have thanked me as if it's my programme for doing it.
I'm here to thank you for bringing these absolutely lovely ladies.
Yes.
Was it your idea?
No, it was the ladies' idea completely, and all we decided to do at Pico was help them. We produced a poster and the little forms that the children had to fill in to identify things on the layout, and then we've just done the draw for the lucky winner who won the set track starter pack, which we're going to parcel up and send off to them as soon as we've got their address.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
And of course, all the money they've raised selling off their trees and things is going to breast cancer awareness, which has been a key issue for them all the way through since they started on the Great Model Railway Challenge. It's really good that you were able to invite the crew and the girls and the layout to the show this year.
The breath of fresh air, really.
Absolutely. And let's hope we've taken this hobby well and truly out the shadows, uplifted it, we've come out the wardrobe, come out the closet, and we are a mainstream hobby. It's a great hobby, definitely.
Involving everyone.
Yes, yeah.
Male, female, women, ladies, girls, men,
you
children.
name it. Yeah, fantastic. All right, Andy.
Thanks Steve.
a lot.
And thanks again for this year.
Cheers. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.
All right, cheers.
Well, Carol, that was absolutely so fun.
Thank you.
To see, and thank you for this absolutely lovely interview and
thank you.
Chance to meet you.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've come here, it's the first exhibition we've ever done, and the Warley people have made us so welcome. Honestly, we've been given, somebody made us a little cup holder with Loco Ladies on it.
Do you have the Warley cup as well?
Yep. We've had all sorts of things, and it's been just lovely, and people have come to see us, come to say how we're all right, and we've been well looked after, and it's been lovely.
It's been so nice to have you, and thank you for coming.
Thank you. It's been great.
Hopefully see you again in the future.
Don't know. This is going to be split. Yeah. This is not going to be shown again. I'd like to do, I would say I would like to do an exhibition layout, so it might happen.
Hopefully. Thanks, Carol. Thank you very much.
It's been lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.